Management expenses, like the not the operating or the.
Well, when you have a building, a big building, 24 units, you oftentimes contract out um, your management expenses, the day-to-day operations of the building, collecting rent and so on. In this case, the investor does the management himself, but he still wants to, for the sake of prudent financial accounting, he wants to apply a 2.5% um, fee um,
Right.
that is to be deducted from the revenue.
So, but it's not part of. Sorry, this is part of the operating expenses, correct?
Yes,
Okay, perfect.
and to be clear, it says in this question, it is the effective gross income, the effective gross income, as opposed to the effective gross rental income. So after you've applied the vacancy factor, you have that number, right?
Correct.
And you add the other revenues,
Rep. Correct.
and then from that you multiply that by 2.5%.
So at this point, this figure 232,286, which I got after taking the vacancy rate, it's essentially called the effective gross income, correct?
Have you added the other income?
Correct.
Yeah.
I did.
Okay. Then yes.
So now this can be classified as an effective gross income.
Yes.
Okay. So from that, we apply. We're basically subtracting the 2.5%, correct?
Correct.
So 232, 286. Fee of 2.5%. Sorry. 232, 286 times. So the answer I got is $226,478.85.
Oh, because you subtracted the management expense. We're trying. That's correct. But we're trying to actually obtain the number that is the management expense. So we want the number that is that 2.5%.
Oh, why would we want this? What are we?
Well, that could be a question on the exam. They would say obtain the. They would say this investor has a management fee of 2.5%. What is that based on this potential revenue and this vacancy factor? And that might be a question. So you'd also might need to add it because they're asking you for the total expenses, and you're going to need to add that number along with all the other expenses.
Correct. Okay. So 232. 5,807.15. Good?
Is not coming out as the correct number, so let me see here. There's another part to this question, which is 18 additional parking spaces rented at $30 per month. So it's 18
That's so.
times, which has to be added to the effective gross income. So 18 times 30 times 12.
230.
So the effective rental, excuse me, the effective gross income is
Right.
243,100. And from that, you get the 0.25, the 0.025, and yeah, and that gets you the correct answer. Are you with me?
Yeah, I'm just here. So effective gross income 252,720.
Effective gross income is $243,000, 100.
So,
Because we have the rental income minus the vacancy factor is $230,000, 860.
oh, I didn't do the vacancy rate. Sorry.
No problem.
Okay, give me a sec. 240. I'm getting 246,402.
For the effective gross income.
Yeah.
What are there's three components.
Yeah, I'm gonna share that with you. Give me one sec here. I'm gonna tell you where I'm calculating it from. Okay. I'm just getting a piece of paper. So, I did 835 times 24 times 12.
Right.
That gave me 240,480.
Yep, correct.
So then there was 30 times 18 spots times 12.
Yep.
That gave me 6,480.
Correct.
Then there was 20 times 12 or 24. And 24. So
Yep.
20 times 12 times 24.
Yep.
Give me 5,760.
Yep. But you're missing one thing.
Yes.
You have the number that contributes to the effective gross income is not the potential rent. It's the potential rent minus the vacancy factor.
Yeah.
Right. So you got the potential rent, which is $240,480. You got that correct. But
Correct.
that number, multiply it times 0.96. That way it's automatically subtracted 4%. Because the vacancy factor is 4%. And yes?
Okay. Vacancy factor. It gets applied to what number? Is it after I've added the other revenue?
In this question, it gets applied to the
rental income.
Right, but in other questions, it might get applied to the total gross revenue. So be specific. Don't just assume it's rental income exclusively.
Right.
Refer
Okay.
to the question.
Perfect. Okay, so the first part, that is potential gross income. Or rental income, sorry.
Yeah. Potential rental income minus vacancy factor. So it would be called effective rental income.
Correct. Sorry, I'm just...
No problem. Take your time, please.
So I am getting 238,860.
Got it. And now you had those two other correct numbers, right? The 5,700. Yes. So add those two plus this number, the effective rental income, and what do you get?
243 and 480. Correct?
No, not quite. I got $243,100.
Okay. 40480. The first one was 6,480
Right.
from the parking spot. The second was 5,760, correct?
Yeah.
You're right.
Okay, so from this point, now, how do you get the management expense?
So you apply, well, subtract the, or take the 2.5% of it.
Of yes. And what is the it? What is the it?
The gross effective income.
The effective gross income, yes.
Effective gross income, yeah. So now we're getting into taking out the management fees.
Yes. Correct.
Okay. Perfect. And it says in the exam question, apply it to effective gross income. So that makes sense. Thanks for your patience, man.
My pleasure.
Yeah. Okay, let's see what this answer is. So I got 237, 22, 50. Oh, it's a management fee figure. Sorry.
Oh, I see. You have already subtracted the.
Yeah, sorry. Times 6,077.
Okay, good for you. Okay. From this point on, the question becomes incredibly simple. All that stuff that's listed there, property tax, water, fire insurance, and so on, you simply add that up. But then if you go to the following expenses must be analyzed, all of them are pretty easy except for the third. So how would you do the third one? Once every 6 years, all suites must be painted and decorated. 3 suites cost $2,887.
First, take 2,887 divided by 1. Or, sorry, divided by 3, sorry. Divided by 3, why would it say 1?
Correct.
But to get the per unit expense, suite expense. And then...
how many units are there?
24. So times it by 24.
And then?
And it's every 6 years. So every 6 years.
Annualize it.
Analyze it, okay.
Divided by 6.
Analyze it.
Annualize it. So divide that by 6 to get it on an annual basis. Because it's for 6 years. We want it on a yearly basis. Does that make sense?
Oh, divided by 6, yeah.
Yeah, because it's 6 years.
So we basically bring it back here. Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so how would you do the fourth one? Every 10 years, the main lobby is decorated at a cost of $8,700.
The lobby is decorated at the lobby. Just divide that by 10.
Yes, okay, good.
So let me just get that. 3850.
Yep. That's right.
Okay.